Welcome back to Dinger City. We have Jason versus Dennis. Dennis is the Birdo team. Jason's the Bowser team. And with me, I have Colin. How's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. How are you doing?
It's good.
Yeah, so the draft went a little weird.
Very whack.
Bowser went fourth.
Yeah.
Dennis was trying to counterpick Jason, thinking he wouldn't pick Bowser. Jason at first pick went Petey, I bet. And then Dennis wasn't thinking that he'd take Bowser, but he did, fourth. So, and Dennis was a little miffed about it, but you know.
I mean, how
he's
crazy?
complaining about Bowser going fourth.
How crazy if Bowser goes sixth, though?
Dude, I've seen it.
I have not seen that. Like, I take him first or second every time. How can I see it?
Personally,
Cool.
I would never. But, you know, watching my friends try and play who've never, played the game before. Bowser has gone sixth.
Wow.
Yeah. But,
I mean, I get he's slow, right?
yeah, he's, can't figure out his bat,
Mm.
it's not very good, so.
I mean, there's not a lot of bat to not figure out, Anyway, getting out of that inning is star hitter Peter. All right.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people do this where they lead off with star like Madge into Bowser. I think maybe it's just Dennis I've seen do it, but I dislike it for a lot of reasons.
Not to go with a star off the rip. I try and put a reliable hitter up. Sometimes it's Madge, but that's the only time I'll ever do it because I like the bat. And I think you don't necessarily need the star for Madge, but that's the only time I would ever do it. I put Toadsworth or like DK or just someone that I'm comfortable with up front. But yeah, I don't know. He burned 2 stars just for a single, and he's getting struck out by Bowser.
Yeah.
So
Bowser struck out? Jason, why'd you pick Bowser?
Maybe he'll go for another slap hit this game like he did against me, but.
He does this bunt thing. Dingus is gone. He just does it to line himself up. I gotta think it's hurting you with DK. He's got such a weird looking bunt.
Yeah, the DK bunt is not reminiscent of his contact zone at all.
Yeah,
I feel like his arm goes out further than it actually does.
It's like his wrist.
Yeah. So I could definitely respect it with like the traditional batters like Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, like those guys. Helps out actually a little bit for me too.
I wonder if he looks at the shadows. If I were to make like an AI for this game, I would just have it look at the shadows because like it's more of a 2D thing,
Interesting.
It might even be easier for the eyes to follow if you get used to looking at
You know what?
your batter's shadow and the ball's shadow.
That seems like big brain, to be honest. That seems legit.
Because I mean it's high noon. Despite it being nighttime in Dinger City Stadium, it's always high noon.
Always.
And that's a huge rip from Boomerang, bro. Not caught by Mario. It was weird. He turned around and tried to jump instead of wall jumping. I think maybe he thought he was a little too low.
Yeah.
He didn't jump
bro.
that on purpose, which good execution, just wrong idea.
Boomerang Bro showing how much further his reach is compared to Hammer Bro.
Is that true?
I believe it is. At least in my experience, I don't know.
That's
someone
good
who
facts,
definitely
if that's true.
may know better than me, but from my experience, it definitely seems like Boomerang Bro gets those outside hits that Hammer Bro just can't.
And we do have that data that we choose not to read in the
the
Mario Baseball Discord in the description.
no.
You can check it out.
I hear it's all fake.
Yeah.
They say Bowser's good.
I know.
He should be 6th in the draft.
Dude, as soon as they were like, Toad's low tier, I knew it was not real.
Yeah.
Nice hit by Waluigi.
Oh. He's going to
And I
run it
don't
out.
regret saying that. A lot of the times when I do that and I take a little pause, I'm ready to be
It's
like,
oops.
ready if you're Dennis,
Ready to
I mean,
backpedal.
Jason.
Unusual. Is this Dennis batting right now?
This is Dennis batting.
Interesting to see him go lefty Bones. I know he likes righty.
Really?
And the data came out that righty Bones.
He has a lefty.
Counter
Dennis
picking the
is
lefty
the only dude I know to care about the pitcher's handedness. Because, like, in this game at least, it's all mental.
Yeah.
The ball has positional data,
Yeah.
So it's really all mental, and I respect that a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely. I definitely see having a preference like the handedness for when you are pitching, and the only time where I would switch a batter's handedness, depending on what the pitcher's was for Birdo. Like Birdo's,
Really?
I feel like is the only one where I feel like I want to have the same handedness as the pitcher.
For me,
the opposite handedness of the pitcher.
I just see this game as numbers, and pitcher handedness is not one of them.
I keep hearing the ball turns into a banana. Stop taking it so seriously.
It's I take it back. I see this game as confetti and peanut butter. This is nothing to me. I don't bother switching handedness because it's boring.
Too much thinking.
Yeah.
Too much thinking for me. I can't stand it.
Oh.
Striking out there.
Good strikeout.
And we are going into the third inning. I don't know if you were here last week to see the segment that I want to create, but
I was not.
yeah. So
maybe I might have been.
Explain. It's called Colin's Uncomfy Question.
Ooh,
Okay?
I was not
So-
here. I love this.
Self-explanatory. I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna ask you a question. It's designed to make you feel a little uncomfy.
All right.
Uncomfy. Okay. Now it's gonna be nothing crazy. It's not gonna hurt anybody, but
Is it gonna
it's
get us
gonna make you feel a
demonetized?
little awkward. But you can opt out of it. But the catch is, if you opt in for the uncomfy question,
Uh-huh.
you get to ask one of your own to name.
Oh, so
By
I
the
gotta,
end of
I
the
gotta
game.
think of a good one too. All right.
Right. So you can choose to opt out of the uncomfy question, but you don't get to ask me one back.
All right.
But then I'll just ask you a hot topic question.
I'll certainly opt in.
Okay. So this week's hot topic, uncomfy question of the week is: have you ever tried to look at your own butthole?
Yeah, all the time.
Can you go further?
Yeah, absolutely.
Explain an instance.
Not only do I do it in recreation, sometimes you're unsure of the wipe and you gotta check.
That's fair. That's optimal.
great.
That is optimal.
On my bathroom, it's got like a big mirror. Like you can like.
So it's almost hard not to.
It's
is what
hard
you're
not
saying.
to. It's like it's right there.
I can respect it.
And then also you gotta know what it looks like.
Yeah.
All right.
Curiosity got the better of you.
Gotta.
Yeah, you
think-
can take time to think if you really, unless you got one right off the rip, you can ask me right away.
I got one.
Okay, go
Have you ever had a toe in your mouth, yours or otherwise?
I think I have.
All right.
I think I have.
Good answer.
Yeah, I can leave it at that, but
Yeah, you feel uncomfy?
yeah, I'm feeling pretty comfy. I'll
All right,
explain.
all right.
You know, it's just like it wasn't a sexual thing.
No.
It was a
Now you're
it
giving
was
the mouse
more
the
of just
cookie.
like you won't, you know, you
won't.
won't, you bitch, right? Like,
Yeah, no.
So at that point, you got it.
Of course I will.
You have to.
That's the dude. Literally, Joey looked at me today and he's like, "I saw there's no couch there." I'm like, "Yeah, maybe we should move the couch back down." And Joey's like, "You won't do it." And I'm like, "I'll do it myself." And I went
That's
up
a
there, no
challenge.
plan. Just Spencer just happened to be there to help me carry the couch.
You were
I was
ready
gonna
to
drag
throw it
that
down.
thing.
Yeah. That,
Just 'cause
when he
Joey
said
told me
you
I
won't.
wouldn't.
Yep. Once someone says you won't, you
Wow,
are
great tag up.
pretty sure legally obligated to
Yeah.
then do it.
I know
So-
you could get a lot of stuff done that way. I picture like my boss coming up to me, be like, "You won't finish this in one work day.
You think I won't? I'll do it right now.
You won't skip your lunch break."
Definitely getting some. If you know a person like that, you can get some manipulation in. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, you do my taxes.
Yeah, do my taxes.
You won't.
You don't even know
wouldn't
what taxes
possibly.
are. You couldn't. You just suck at taxes.
You're just like such a little baby. Like you just couldn't do it. You're just a whiny, sinky little baby.
I gotta wonder who in the room do you think that would work the best on?
Ooh, in the room,
I don't know. Maybe Jason.
that you won't.
Yeah. Jason's a doer, you know.
He
It's
is
not
kind
even
of
that
a
he's
doer.
like
I think
worried about being a baby. He just wants to do.
I feel like it's one of the two players. Right
Yeah.
now, I think. Maybe Nick.
Maybe. Oh yeah. Nick's very.
If
is
you
he,
get,
is
I
he
feel
in the
like
room?
if you get him like mad enough, I feel like you would. Nick.
Is he in the room? I don't think he's in the room. He's a little. Oh, he's in the
If
room.
we
I just
said-
heard him.
oh,
All right,
if
never
we-
mind.
If we said, "Oh, you won't do that," whatever it may be, you would end up doing it because we were egging you on. He gave us a depends. So
You won't turn that into a yes.
yeah, you won't say
wouldn't.
yes right now.
You won't say yes right now. You can't. He's shaking. He needs
He's
to.
actually pissing his pants right now.
Oh, you see Luigi hitting the crump?
Yeah, I missed it. Oh
he
man,
was shaking like Nick.
I'm gonna have to go back in the footage.
That's okay. I'm so glad there's historic evidence of all this stuff.
Yes, it's locked. It's locked in time.
I want to
It'll
be
always
the type
there.
of guy. You know, people pull up like MLB statistics. So in Game 5 of the 2006 World Series, this guy hit this hit like I want to do that for this game.
Yeah, just hire a whole statistics team to like throw in like little like side notes, like clip notes on the screen. Like, oh, last time these two players faced off, I don't know. Like,
did you know I watched the 2021 Dinger City World Series live?
Yeah.
And I might have been in it depending on what year it was.
Last time these two players faced off, they had this exact scenario. And Madge got the exact same hit.
Wow. It's
just
like
nuts
poetry
stuff.
in motion.
Yeah. History repeats itself.
Yeah. What's your favorite instance of history repeating itself?
The amount of times the ship of Theseus was brought up on this channel.
It's like my favorite ship. I forget that some people in the club were like, they were fans before they were here, so they're like, yeah, I remember this from the videos, and I'm like, you weren't there?
Yes, I was a person who watched before I, came into the club.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't watch anything, probably because I was there when it was written, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
right.
even now, I go back and I watch all the videos because,
Really?
Sometimes when we're playing, I miss it. They're entertaining videos. you
Yeah,
know?
I mean, whenever I do watch them, I get great joy.
Yeah.
But then I just get a little bit of like, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
And then I'm like, oh, I remember that too. Like, and it just keeps happening, and I'm like, maybe I'm not getting anything out of this.
Maybe I don't need to watch this.
Maybe I'll just rewatch Johnny Mnemonic again.
That's history repeating itself.
Yo, every time I rewatched Aladdin, it was history repeating itself.
Oh my goodness.
Do you know how many times I played Kingdom Hearts 2? Sheesh. Do you know how many times I played Dirge?
Oh my goodness, too many to count.
How many times I lost in the same exact spot? Too many to count? I can count it. 938. It's somewhere around there. All right, I think you star here. Rather, I think like most people would, but not me.
To be honest, I'm not big on the star.
You're not big on the
Toad.
star? I love to
don't
hear
know.
that.
I don't know, something about it, like it just,
It feels wrong.
just like, oh, I don't need to though.
It's like slippery.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's like I imagine if star hits are worms, Toadsworth's star hit is like like one of those fake fishing line worms. That's
Yeah,
just
like a lure,
what
yeah.
appears in my head. So
Yeah,
I justified all the other star hits as being worms. Birdo's got a wormy star hit.
Facts.
Like
That's
a
facts.
boing.
Look at that thing go.
I can see it eating dirt as we speak.
So
All right, you turn into a
4-1.
worm. What's the? Sorry, you can continue.
4-1, going into the bottom of the fifth. Dennis is up. I have not been paying attention to the game, I have to be honest.
Me neither. I never do.
But I'm
so,
sure it's a good one. Two
back-
great players.
Back to not the game. If you turned into a worm, what would be the first thing you did?
Probably squirm a little.
Yeah, me too. We know. That's how
Just
it's gotta
go,
be.
Yeah, just worm my way around. See if I can find some way to get chopped in half to see if I have both consciousness.
That's
of the worm.
always like a wonder, right? Like
Yeah.
what? Like how does it move?
I don't understand it.
Why does the dinosaur need two brains?
I don't know.
Is it? You think it's like an
That's a great
Intel
hit.
like i2 processor?
It's gotta be, right?
It can do
there's
do
no other
cross threading and all that. All right,
Hope the
this is
charge
a nice. Nah, not anymore. Yo, I saw you try to drop that. I don't think he would have made it if he dropped it, but it would have been, an attempt mid.
And you know what? Hype is optimal, so
Yeah.
that's gonna be the end of the inning.
Mm-hmm.
And 10 hits to 4 here.
Yeah, I mean it's a
I mean, obviously you can't count Jason out.
Not a
He's a
symmetrical
fantastic
game.
player.
he can't
One of
count
the
any
best.
of anyone who you can't count out. You can't count out. Mario Baseball is such a volatile game. Such a volatile means willing to change.
Yes,
I
able
also-
to change on a whim.
I'm also looking for a word that means changes with a high frequency, which might also be volatile.
It's wormy.
Wormy. if one word to describe this game, wormy. Nice catch by Yoshi.
Nasty Yoshi.
Insane.
infield. He's so nasty.
Hitting him with the half step.
How do you feel about fielder swapping?
I love fielder swapping. I think anything to add strategy and depth is good, no matter how slow it makes the game.
I agree.
I think just,
I think at the end of the day, it's hard because, like, as someone who was a viewer recently, I'm new. I'm a fresh member of the club. Obviously, you're looking for like the most fun game to watch. Imagine.
Right.
Right.
But I mean, you have access to the most powerful thing in the world, the forward key on your keyboard.
Yes, you
And
can
he's
skip
pitching
through.
to Bowser.
And I think now having been in the position where I'm now playing games in front of a camera, in front of some of the best in the world, like I'm taking every advantage I got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not having Yoshi on my team and going, yeah, but like I don't want to bore people, you know. But like, because at the end of the day, like even though we're all friends here, we're doing this to have a good time. We're very competitive. You know what I mean? We're here to play games. We're here to win games. And at the end of the day, someone's going to be named a champion. So
Yeah.
I think I see both sides of the coin.
I'm not exactly there. I pretty much just switch Yoshi when it's like a tense play, 2 outs, there's a guy on third or something like that.
Yeah.
Or pretty much just a guy on third.
Yeah.
I'll probably switch Yoshi if it's pertinent.
I mean, yeah. I mean, definitely. Because, like, there definitely is a difference, though. Because, like, during our game yesterday,
Yeah.
there were fielder swaps, but it wasn't a lot.
No,
like,
not a
you
lot.
were not switching Yoshi around a lot.
Maybe once or twice.
But, like, Jason against me, and then me against Dennis,
Mhm.
we were swapping. Me and Jason were swapping Yoshi pretty much every time Yoshi was optimally in a different spot. I mean,
Wow.
personally, I was trying not to do more than 2 fielder swaps per inning.
Because
But, like-
that's the kind of rule in consideration.
Right. But like, if I have Waluigi up, I'm gonna put Yoshi at shortstop because
Really? Not left?
because I think that if you have a decently fast with sliding catch in the outfield, you can get some Waluigi. But like, I feel like a lot of the times it's gonna be low, and it just like goes through. So
Okay.
I would put him there. But like, if Boo was up, I'd put him in the outfield because he gets those
Yeah.
crazy curves. So I mean, maybe it's not the best example, Waluigi, but like one of those guys where it's going to be probably low.
Safe.
I get him in the infield.
Yeah.
Or if it's here's a good
Star
example.
hitter.
A star hitter, a line driver. You want Yoshi in the infield to get
Right.
those balls. So like, me and Jason, we were switching them every single time. So like, I can totally see how that's aggravating as a viewer or as someone just watching. But like, again, to play the game as optimally as possible, get the depth.
Yeah, you gotta, you
Gotta do
gotta
what
go
you gotta
try
do.
hard sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
sweat.
a double play. Oh, he's safe.
Yo,
How
I've
does
never-
Yoshi do against Falcon Poppers?
I mean, if you get Yoshi in the right field, or even in the infield, like he's fast enough where he can just. Honestly, I would put for a Falcon Popper Yoshi in the infield.
Really? And then you do a little
you-
ZX
Yeah,
shenanigans?
You run, yeah. And you run
ZX
back.
crimes?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you on team? You're pro ZX ZY? I'm definitely pro.
I think so.
I think it's cool. I get we added it to the game, but you know what else humans made? Electricity.
Yeah. We are here to innovate.
Yeah. It's like, the we wouldn't have such wonderful inventions like the little blinking light that turns on the sink automatically
Yeah. Or
without electricity.
Or the smoke alarms that beep like just randomly
Yeah.
in your house, and you have to get up at 3 a.m. to change the bat. Like, where would we be without that?
The commercial for moon shoes
Dude.
needed electricity
Don't
both to
even get me
re-record
started.
it and to play on your TV. Toadsworth's coming home.
Oh, that's-
Birdo's body check.
Oh
safe,
man, that was probably the slowest paratrooper throw I've ever seen.
Right? I want to see it again. Show me the replay. Ooh,
Missed
nice
it.
dive. Little baby idiot.
Yeah,
Ear.
slow mo. Got the wrong angle, but
Yeah,
through the
nice-
sound
nice-
effects,
nice
you
job,
saw what
cameraman.
happened.
Yeah, my sound effects. Or the
Yeah,
games?
exactly.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
yours, So I mean, Jason threatening here. One little
No,
bomb.
he's threatening. Look at that. And you can't exactly walk because you have another threat right after.
Yeah,
Plus, this
exactly.
threat is Chem. I'm freaking out if I'm Dennis. I'm
good
getting the shakes.
Yeah.
Dennis, you shaking? Oh.
He's not shaking.
I mean, you still got bro. Presumably, I would walk bro. A tag?
It's a good.
That's a tag. All right. I'm still walking, bro. I don't want
Yeah.
him to tie the game.
Now
it's
I think
2
it's
outs,
much easier
you know.
to walk.
Oh, and
It's a-
KB though. Now I don't know.
The triple stack.
He's
Oh,
pitching. It's almost crushed, and he didn't even need the jump, and he hit him with the moonwalk.
Man, stunted on him.
That's a nice play. Easy star here.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Wait, that was Jason with Boomerang, bro?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, no, it wasn't. That was Dennis with Boomerang, bro. Did I say that?
Wait, I'm confused.
Wait, I thought Jason had Mario.
Oh,
but
Dennis is Birdo.
Jason,
what am I saying? This whole time, man.
Yeah, I said
thought
nice
Dennis
play
was
by
Bowser.
Jason, catching the ball with Mario. Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
That's crazy. Well, at least I corrected it, so I won't see comments. I probably will still see comments, but
I think you might have corrected something that's correct, unless I'm still wrong.
no, wait.
Jason is Mario. Yes.
Yes.
And is
Looking at the
Bowser?
thing right now, Jason is
No, not
Bowser
coming
team.
home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's been up this whole time,
Yeah, absolutely.
and I did not think he was.
I thought he was. Yeah.
I didn't. I was too busy thinking about worms.
Yo, this is a wormy situation we got right here. Wario with Kem with bases loaded, and I think 1 out. So you can get a nice sack fly unless PM has something to say about it. Or
Interesting
Waluigi
swaps.
has something to say about it. Now, this is a fun fielder swap.
I like
He's
this.
swapping the laser into the outfield.
And it's not
Oh,
gonna
and it
matter.
doesn't pay off. What a wacky gappy.
That's gonna be a base clearing
And
double.
Boo's coming home.
Wow.
You should have put laser in middle field.
For Jason, not for Dennis.
Right.
Going up 7-3.
And I mean, you know I love see
you later.
You know I love calling games.
Oh,
I'm calling this game.
it's
over.
in Andrew's world. This game is over, but for everyone else, we still
For
got a little
those
bit
of
of
you in
time
the
to
comments
play.
still holding out hope, this game is very much not over.
I saw this comment today. It was like, you said something about me in my game against Jason,
Yeah.
where I was down by 2 runs and you called the game and you said 1,000,000 out of 1,000,000 times he does not win these. And some comment was like, I've watched this video 9 times already. We're not quite at 1,000,000, but he hasn't clutched up yet. And that had me laughing.
Dude,
so
that's
shout out
really
to that
good.
guy. I don't know who commented it, but that was awesome.
Dude, sometimes it's always threatening to me when a YouTube comment section's funnier than I am. Then, like every comment makes me laugh, and I'm like, man,
I'm like, wow.
I don't laugh at everything I say.
Ooh, the ante.
Nice get
Did
rat.
not come
Nice
to play.
run back.
Yeah.
All right.
Checking
Keeping
in
him
on
honest.
him. No worming his way up
Yeah,
to second.
Mario chemistry. Ooh, he's not honest.
His
He's
smash
not
throw.
getting there. Oh, but these two players love a good pickle. Dennis with the fundamentals, and Jason.
Ooh.
But when I say love a good pickle, I mean like their bodies love the. I'm gonna stop talking.
Hey, yo.
To clarify, Dennis doesn't like pickles. He's just good at them.
Yes.
Hey,
That was
loves
better.
a pickle in that sense. He's just really good at handling the. Oh God.
There it is.
all right. Well
In terms
played
of
by Den.
pickles, nobody handles them better than him.
That's true.
But in terms of the food, I like pickles.
Actually, Dennis hates pickles. The food.
Really?
That's probably what Nick was talking about when he said Dennis hates pickles. Dennis probably doesn't hate pickles in Mario Baseball.
Now we're getting the download. I'm understanding.
Nice joke, Nick. That made me laugh.
Waluigi's gonna run that one out.
And this is his last chance.
Yeah, this is all he's got. So obviously you're gonna see the star. It's a good star.
All right.
Paratrooper's not gonna be able to dive for it.
We're advancing the bases. Not that it's too pertinent right now,
Nice little double.
but it does prevent double plays.
Can't bunt here.
Mhm.
Gotta.
Presumably you're gonna rip here.
You gotta. It's the only hope. Laying on Pianta. That's a nice strike.
It's weird because it's not only. It's like your only hope left is laying on Pianta, but even if Pianta makes it, you still need to put your newly gained only hope
Yes.
on Dixie Kong.
Yes. And it's
And
not
that's
gonna
the
get it.
game.
That's it.
Thank you so much for watching. You can join the Discord like I mentioned. You can leave a comment, subscribe, like the video. You can check out diggercity.com for the merch. I've been City Hall. This is
Colin.
Colin.
I was
was
like,
just
oh, he's
letting you say it
pointed at
yourself.
me. He's pointed at me. I gotta say my name.
All right. There's only one thing left to say.
Dinger City out.